adventures in Stray Space, everybody. Last time, the party went and found a long lost forward outpost of the weapon things, and were able, due to their huge amount of knowledge on the subject, to display themselves as um, what is it? Honored customers, and were able to negotiate the release of the colonists that were put into stasis by the AI remnant, and were able to return to Goo World. There, they found that the Theriovs had died out in the months past, and the planet itself is no longer hostile to organic life. And that's where we'll pick up. You guys got paid and got laid. There are many Grey Goos happy to see you.
Yay!
You with Grey Goose suits will find that uh, they're not going to be on you right now, but they're not going to be out of sight. They're just going to be talking with their sisters because it's Goo time. I really hate how they fucking fucked up the token editing on this. I hate the token settings now. Right. And earlier today, I did give you guys the expanded list. Did I actually pin the? Let's see. Okay, I didn't. Let me go ahead and pin a couple of things so you guys can, because there is more than what I put in today for sale. So in do do do. All right, pin that. So that was from last time you guys were able to purchase stuff from the weapon things. And I'll pin. Oh, I didn't put. Let me edit this real quick. All right. So items to purchase are now pinned both for your ship and personally. For the stream, I will copy over the personal weapons that are available.
Are you able to
So,
hand outify them?
I sure can.
so what I'm going to suggest is that we spend 2,700 of our compressed lithium and get us all fancy shield belts.
Do
That
we
sounds pretty good.
have? Oh yeah, we'll
We
get
have
paid for.
We have 23,100. We already got paid.
All right, but have we counted off paying that guy's random debt and then collecting it in normal credit?
We pay. Did we?
I don't remember.
I think we did.
Okay,
Uh,
because
Kina, you're the one.
I thought we were getting paid now for handing in all of the prototype weapon data, but I don't know that I ever saw a number for that.
Oh, we didn't get paid for. Wait, yeah, we got paid for the weapon data. That was like 20,000. We had like 3,000 compressed lithium beforehand.
Okay, and it was 1,500 to pay that dude's debt. So take 1,500 off. Do we have enough for everyone to get stuff?
Oh, we have plenty for everyone to get like the shield belt. The shield belts will cost us
450.
a grand total of like 2,700. That's
Yeah.
one for each player character. But I'm not gonna edit the sheet since it's the Argonaut, and I think that usually goes to Kina.
Yes, what?
So if everybody's fine with that, grab a shield belt and have Kina take our compressed lithium down by 2,700. If you have any objections, speak now.
27.
Is everybody cool with that? Getting a fancy shield belt of 30
Yeah,
shield?
I think that the fancy 30 shield belt is good.
Just making sure everyone's in agreement over it, because this is kind of a precious
Okay.
resource.
Indeed, that's why I had two of them, and we got 2 planets to check. We first had the new rusher, and then it was another one that we're gonna check up later. But oh, what's the word? All right. Did they? They're working, or did they finish analyzing the energy absorbed reflected properties of the
I think we should
buggy
have.
boot?
I think we should have the weapon, the armor upgrade. Get the armor upgrade.
The
The
whole
armor upgrade, the whole armor.
The gem web armor.
Yeah, but we can't.
There we can.
We'll be just shy of it if we get the shield belts,
No.
Yeah, we
because we had to pay the guys fines.
Oh, how much was that?
We used
1500.
1,500. We're just shy of it.
1,500. We're just barely out of range for it.
That was the question I asked for Stray.
They can. They're
Yeah, we are only.
research. They're researching the properties, but it will take a while. A mere week isn't enough for them to produce viable results.
Do they have any insight on our ship's stealth? If we were to ask them, would they knock any progress of Lyra's stealth research?
Huh, that is a thought.
I think we'd
No,
have to pay
there's
money
not a
to.
thought.
A thought is asking. at
That's
least.
debatable, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it would probably cost us money, but again, that's not bad money if we can get a stealth system up and running, you know?
Basically, everyone on the ship has thoughts.
It's
Yeah.
true, we really are.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I hadn't considered that, but they would totally be able to do that for you.
It seems to them it would be pretty rudimentary.
Yeah.
And perhaps it'll cost less of us since we're only asking for data on it rather than like them actually building a module for us.
Yeah. Well, the hell, if they can do the module on the cheap side and just throw us in their fucking auto, like, docking bay, then I wouldn't say no to us just throwing money at the problem.
All right. Your systems are rather primitive and don't use their kind of technology, but you can buy in for a point and get to 4 out of the 5th on the way.
For how much?
Um, we'll call it 2,000.
Wait. Our systems are rudimentary. Does it use? Yes, they do, because we had our entire circuitry inside upgraded.
Yes, but your
By
stealth
them.
field generator is a prototype of the UGC, not of theirs.
Yes, but we use weapon Thane power source.
Yeah, which is why
So-
which is why you can buy in for 1 whole point, and if you figure out how to score in the other one, you guys will have a working stealth field generator. They're going to supplement what you have right now with gem technology. This includes them giving you the price. Not only includes the research, but they will also give you the gems to help out. The gem technology, and we'll fuse it to your prototype stealth field generator.
Nice. Okay, so 4 out of 5.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't
opposed
know.
to it.
I feel like 2K for that's a good deal, especially since we're out of range for gem web armor.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Hatch. Truly, truly, truly outrageous.
I mean,
Indeed.
if
We
everybody's
have
fine with
been
it, yeah.
dealing with
then-
holograms, so gem and the holograms.
I guess I'll tick it up to 4 then if nobody has any major problems taking some money out of a ship account for it. Or not ship account, but, well, you know what I mean.
A latinum purse, lithium purse, whatever.
Yeah, the lithium person.
Well, yes, it's called pressed lithium.
And if this technology hurts your brain to think about it, remember this is an alternate universe where these things can happen.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
There's an entire race that just communicates by singing,
Yeah.
and they're all
Yeah,
dead.
Norwegians.
Who
I
picked
mean, have you fucking heard
fucking nerd?
Norwegians once they start going? They
No.
have a fucking sing-song type of language. It's very
Uh,
melodic.
I don't believe I've ever heard Norwegian being spoken. I've heard plenty of Swedish. One of my best buddies'
Oh no,
wife is
the
Swedish.
Swedish is guttural.
But of the Nordic nations, I have not heard.
Okay. Japanese is melodic.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Oh yeah, Norway is pretty as fuck. A bit wet because massive ass coastal side, but generally pretty fucking nice. Very chill. Great fishing waters.
I always wanted to go and see the fjords. We have some up north as well in Washington State, but
Yeah, you got some, but then you don't have the Norwegian fjords there.
yeah,
And
exactly.
the Finns are just a drunken, angry, knife wielding fuckers that get pissed. You get within 10 meters of them.
The thing that surprises me is I was reading a couple of months ago. Apparently, the Finns drink the most amount of coffee in the world, even more than like in the United States, where we dwarf their population many times over. I'm just like, Jesus
They-
Christ!
You guys don't really drink that. You guys don't drink coffee. You drink coffee flavored water.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's still
I
fucking
drunk
Finland.
American coffee. Yeah, I drunk American coffee. It's so watered out. Like holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. You go to Italy, you get some Italian coffee. It's 90% cream and sugar and 10% coffee. It's delicious. Can't stand this
No.
black coffee that Americans have. It's the worst.
When
No,
I
that's not-
drank coffee before I stopped because it just made me jittery. My friend, his mom, owns 2 plantations down in Nicaragua, and I just got free Nicaraguan coffee.
Oh, so your friend's mom from Bluefield?
Uh, I don't know if that's a reference or not.
No, that's literally one of the coffee places down in Nicaragua.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that that's why his family is so outrageously rich is because his mom, after she got out of the military, made bank with coffee plantation and then bought 2 more, and then sold one for a massive profit and moved to the United States.
Okay, just ask them if they're from Bluefield or know people
Uh,
down there.
Maybe he's kind of been out of contact. He moved to Sweden with his wife because they have a kid and way better healthcare and you know uh schools.
That is actually quite interesting.
Mhm.
Because I have a friend that is also from Nicaragua that lives in Sweden.
Dude or a chick?
He's a dude.
Named Tito or Roberto?
No.
Okay, well, not the same person, but yeah.
Yeah,
That would have
like,
been
I was
deep in
getting a little.
the.
I would have been fucking amazed if you also knew Tito. That would have fucking blown my goddamn mind.
I know a Tito, but he's not a Nicaraguan. He's Honduran, which is literally right next to us. So I was like, when you said Tito, I was like, no, that's Honduran. Okay,
All right,
that was a
so
fucking small world bullshit.
yeah, well, it was within the realm of possibilities. You know a bunch of people. So what are you guys all purchasing?
I think we're getting shield belts.
Yes, you're all
basically.
getting shield belts.
I'm not sure what everyone else is getting.
I want the
Well,
axe.
I guess we'll just.
Are we buying a big ticket item for the ship, or are we just divvying up the rest to upgrade our existing gear?
There's no reason to upgrade the ship.
I don't know.
I think that our ship is juicy. We didn't have quite enough money to get the really big ship upgrade, and we've already got the other ones. I think. Have we got the PD as well?
No, we don't have the
Point
defense.
of
So
view,
we have the circuitry and the life support, right?
We don't have the internal
Mhm.
defense either.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
not even fucking worried about internal defense. They would
No,
have to
we
border
have
game. We have internal defense.
we
So
have
they're very
internal defense.
angry and they have dicks now. That's great.
Also, yeah, we've been in one major ship fight ever.
I'd rather we were told.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been in many personal combat fights, so let's buy weapons.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
think I'm gonna buy any weapons. Like, none of them are really that much of an upgrade over what I got.
I'm sorry, the fucking weapon thing, disintegrator, a fucking
Not-
+6.
Not really an upgrade over what I got.
What are you firing?
The salamander rifle, but because of the machine or engineers like 5th level talent, I do like 2d6 plus 6-ish.
Okay, so that's actually
Okay.
good.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I was gonna say for me, like I'm firing a rifle that does a +1 modifier, so a +6 is fucking huge for me. So I think I'm gonna buy a disintegrator rifle.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, like, see, that's why I do damage wise. Like, it's pretty good.
Yeah. If I shoot that, I get my proficiency and then as well, so onto that.
And that's such a wasted roll. I rolled 6s on both dice.
Owned.
Yeah, so you don't waste your rolls.
Yeah, but I had
Yeah.
to demonstrate it. Oh well.
It's either that or I get a melee weapon as well, just because I use the pistol, the Haze Regret pistol, so I could run around with pistol sword and embrace my inner commissary.
That's true.
Well,
Which
the
is what-
Thane Ripper is a pistol.
I already do a pistol. I could dual wield pistols, I guess.
Yeah, but it's a
But I
Thane
don't think there's a rule.
platform.
I don't think there's actually a rule for firing dual pistols. Like I've already got a very fancy pistol on hand.
Dual
Oh, cool. Also impact.
dual wield your pistols like a jackass, like fucking Death the Kid from Soul Eater, and you just hold them upside down in your grip and fire them with your pinkies.
That's
God, that bothered me so much.
I liked that anime, but watching him do that really hurt my brain.
Well, you don't have just like the world's most jacked pinky fingies.
He was literally the son of death, but his guns, which were also waifus, because
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
yeah.
I know it already.
It's just so dumb seeing him
Yeah.
fire his pistols upside down.
Well, I always expected he'd fire one upside down and one the right way up, but whatever.
So you're saying there are no rules for dual wielding pistols then? This is not Necromunda.
I don't think there are.
I don't believe so.
Savin?
No.
No. Okay. So let's see here. What am I using as my melee weapon already? Like that fucking their version of, because I'm already using a plasma blade. Upgrading to proton saber seems pretty dope. Like I already do what? 2 D10, D1. Plus 4. Oh wait, no. Wait, I'm already doing way better with this thing. Oh yeah, that's because I've crammed it full of fucking upgrades.
Yeah, and I never got an
This one has
answer.
been-
Like,
this one has been upgraded
can
out the
purchase-
asshole.
You can purchase additional upgrades for more compressed lithium, but you won't be able to do it yourself. They'll have to do it.
yeah, that's what I figured.
And for those Americans that are yelling at me about my smelling about Saber, all I did when I was young was read really, really old books. So I spell a lot of things like theater and specter and saber with the RE. Leave me alone.
Ah.
You mean correctly? I don't mind at all.
I didn't even know. It's like that's always
Well-
been the correct version to me.
Yeah, because it's French.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
I would
Savin.
like. Yeah, you know, I think I would like to get that disintegrator rifle, please.
Sure thing.
If you can tick off
What?
the whatever that costs, 17. Sorry, the 200 Kina.
Sure.
Thank you.
200.
All right. So Kinathis,
Yes, hello.
do you want to purchase anything here?
No.
Okay. And Savin, what would you like to purchase?
I got the proton axe and already marked off the cache.
Why did our compressed
okay, cool.
lithium go down from 19,000 to 1,800?
Oh, I think you lost a 0 all of a sudden there, Savin.
One deleted is 0.
A zero went away.
Put that 0 back, Savin. We can't be poor for 3 guns.
Nope, sorry. You took all our money. I bought the nicest proton axe. It is made of
No,
solid gold.
you just invested in futures, didn't you? I should have known.
Yes, futures on proton axes and other weapon thane items, and boy, has their profit margins gone up exponentially.
You know what we should
That-
do? We should invest in compressed lithium.
That actually would be a good idea.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, that will own
You know,
that.
I have a question.
that
Why
is
haven't
just
we
gonna go
asked
up.
how the fuck, how the fuck it's made or where it's made?
Well, that's because we'd be asking, where do you mint all of your money?
No, but okay, yeah, but yeah,
Like, we can do that. We can actually compress lithium ourselves, but it vibrates. Like, the stuff they use is a very set, like, frequency. So that would be
Yes.
like, that would literally be asking, how do we print more of your cash? I don't know that we want to do that because I don't think
No,
that credits
well,
and
no,
lithium is
it
backwards
just-
compatible.
It's required of us like putting the materials to make that. So essentially, we'd be saying like, "Hey, can we have the press for this money, and then we'll make more."
in this case, it's more along the line of where does it come from? Because we can trade in our currency for that. That's what I'm thinking about. If we can do that somewhere, because back on the first weapon thing, well, they said that we're gonna have to go to somewhere where we can actually exchange the current currency for, well, their currency.
Would you like to
Where
ask
the fuck is-
Argonus one?
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're
Yes.
saying,
Where's
yeah,
the
okay,
bank?
yeah. Where's the bank where we can trade in our American dollars for some euros?
Argonus Prime is located in just past the Andrux Nebula.
Could you put that on a star map for us, please?
Very well.
Thank you.
Wait, aren't we on Argonus 1 or Prime? No,
Argonus
Prime.
Argonus Prime is the name of the AI. This is Argonus 1. The AI,
Oh.
the main AIs are named after the planet, and they're just called the planet and then Prime.
Oh, did you say there was
Since they're the
Argonus
prime
4
nodule.
or whatever it was for the money place?
No, and it was Andrux 4.
Oh, Andrew's 4. Okay.
I would ask them as well, now that they're, like not busy trying to defend their planet from weirdo, creepy, inbred rednecks. What's their mode of transportation between galactical travel?
Warp engines, of course.
You say, of course. You wouldn't happen to have any information about them?
Information, yes, but I'm afraid we don't have any working models. And then hologram will appear, and the hologram will appear beside it of the planet, and will gesture to the big gaping hole.
You don't have any working models. That's one thing. Information, though.
Oh wait, is he saying that like one of the engines like went critical and that's what the hole's from?
No, they
Maybe.
just nuked their fucking shipyard.
Well, I thought it might have been like the great enemy that did it.
Improvised explosive explosion from a warp drive. Ah, Kina's off making rice.
Yeah, so that's the thing. While you may not have any working model at the moment, you still have the information on how it's built.
That is proprietary information.
Could you make a working model eventually?
I would require materials from another materials and technology from another weapon thane world to rebuild any one of our engine factories.
Would
Now, see,
those be from a classified world, or is that some place we could go and get you them?
This information is unknown to me. You may find them on any number of weapon thane worlds. I do not know how many have been ashed by the great enemy.
Understandable.
so, and the existence of the weapon thing was also scrubbed from your memory?
As I recall, I have given you information on the only worlds that I know of currently.
Okay, I would ask you, is there any way you can give us any sort of authoritative information that allows us to gain access to said planetary locations and information that we need to acquire if we stumble upon, weapon thane areas or factories still working, so
Your
we
ship
can
has
present it?
your ship has already been flagged as a honored customer.
Okay. So that's all we need?
As it stands now, yes. Sorry, you asked your question as soon as I was drinking some whiskey.
No worries. Okay, just making sure. So, for example, we go back to the facility that has the weapon research that we just delivered to you and ask them, they will authorize such information to us.
If you are still talking about the warp engines, they are proprietary technology. If you want to bring me any resources available, then yes, you are so authorized.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking about. Or if they can, direct us towards locations where such materials or items that you require to rebuild?
Indeed.
Excellent.
Okay. You want to modify the thing then, since Kina's up? Siduri?
Mhm.
Your dashing captain has dashed off to make fried rice.
What is the thing that needs to be done?
The Argonaut and its cargo. Compressed lithium, just subtract what you're buying from there. That way we don't have multiple people editing this.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you. So Lyra, you're not purchasing anything?
Lyra is getting baked potato.
All right. So Jamina, are you purchasing anything?
Well, I could slap, for, take out the carbines that I use for my chain gun and slap on some disintegrators, but
All right. Yeah, they're not compatible with your weapon.
figure that. And you don't add your dexterity damage to finesse weapons, correct?
Don't remember how dexterity works. Let me go back to
Yes.
830.
Finesse adds to weapon attack damage and attack roll for strength or dex. If you are a fancy Dan, you can slip the saber directly between the ribs.
She is a prancy bugger.
I am indeed very, very hardy and dexterous and needed for my shooties. So yeah, then I can get a proton saver. Is it possible to modify it to add impact, and what would that cost increase?
Let's see. Um. Let me look up how upgrades are done. Again, it's been a while. Weapon traits, adding traits to weapons, 31. 5 credit per existing trait.
It has one. It's finesse naturally, so I don't know if that's a trait, but it should be like
Slap, for modification for your use, slap about 75 more compressed lithium.
everyone good with that.
Sounds good.
Okay, so who's in the document at the moment? Sounds like nobody, so I will remove
I think the
3,
only
6.
one who's still in there is Kinathis, and he's AFK.
Okay, so I need to remove 365. So 17 and 870. So 17 8, 7 changes. There we go. Okay, so, and the proton saber is a D8, but that plus is extra juicy, so plus 5, and then plus dexterity, plus train to kill.
I was debating hooking the saber up to my tail spike, but then I was like, nah, I can have a vampiric tail spike at the moment. And now that we actually have a decent shield pool, I could see it being useful to recharge with a tail spike attack from time to time. Plus, I don't really come under melee attack all that often, so like, it's a good backup in
You
case.
initialize the melee attack, so
Yeah.
Alrighty. So it sounds like that's mostly wrapped up except for Lyra.
I don't
Yep.
think I'm really gonna buy anything.
We
I
have
mean, the
lots
saber's
of money.
tempting. The saber's tempting, but I basically do it already, and it'd take more to get it like with impact and everything.
We have like orders of magnitude more money than any 1 or 2 items, even with mods, would cost.
I mean,
I think
yeah,
you'll be
but
fine.
I'm fine with you spending a chunk to like pick out a weapon and then trick it the fuck out so that it matches your needs.
I mean, I don't even go into melee that often, so I think I'm fine with the saber I've got. And
I've got a blade that's a slightly higher dice number and is modded to all high heaven, so I'm already fine.
plus, I mean, like, we do want to save for like a big upgrade eventually for the ship from these people, right?
Eventually. Either we save up for the next time the chance comes by and get the armor, or I guess we could just buy the point defense. I don't know, but I don't think we need it.
I don't think we need the point defense.
I guess it will depend on if the game becomes more ship combat oriented.
Yeah, well, we can always wait and see.
All right. So, Stray, how much for the saber with impact then?
Just a saber with impact. Yeah, it's 75.
At 75 too. Okay, and you said they were energy weapons, right?
Say what?
You said they all deal energy as their type
Yeah.
damage, yes. Okay. So 290 plus 75, 365. I guess I can take that off the Argonaut sheet. 365. Okay.
I ain't gonna quickly grab snack and maybe
Okey
make
doke.
another cup of coffee. I don't know. I've had a lot of caffeine and it's just not doing anything now. Let's have snack instead.
Yeah, those are what I have, and I don't want them.
Oh, those are nice.
I've got like,
But yes, they are sweet.
yeah, I got given like a friend of mine was like, hey, I got you a Japanese gift box because I just came back from Los Angeles, and so I took like half of it from their little gift box from Little Tokyo, but I fucking hate all the other stuff. Whoever wants it, I'll just send it to you because I don't want them. Fuck those
Yeah.
things.
I believe I'm done shopping.
Okie dokie. Well, your captain and your pilot are AFK, but that's fine. That's fine. Your slutty waifu armors are going to be a bit engaged for a little while, and then come back and tell you stories about all the things they learned from you know interacting with their sisters and stuff like that. It's mostly banal. Apparently, the AIs have shunted all the bodies of the um, Theriovs into space, so just wanted them completely off their planet.
Fair enough, I suppose.
And other than that, things have returned to fairly peaceful. The AIs can now focus on, repairing the giant maw in their planet, but that's going to take an estimated 5,100 cycles.
Which is what, 3 weeks?
That's 5,000 days. So that's a
Rough,
couple years? Couple years.
no,
No?
roughly at least 5,000 years.
I thought
They do
cycles
not
were-
have they do not have the massive amount of resources.
Well, they can if they have, like, the raw resources, correct?
Okay, I'm back.
That would be a lot of raw resources. What they're doing right now is simply having the Grey Goo to aid them in tearing down all non-essential and non-like factories, like habitat quarters, because the Goos don't need them, and using those raw materials to start repairing the planet.
So say if we, like, this planet doesn't have an atmosphere, correct? Or,
Within the cities, they do.
yeah, okay. And so if we say, like, throw the massive ass mineral rich asteroid over here.
We need
Hey, wait,
several
so-
of them to do that.
So, hang on. So, I can't remember if we've done this or not.
What?
Have we have we had the AIs here inspect the escape pod from the lightning towers?
No.
No.
I would like to get a bunch of goos and some hover units to get the escape pod out of our hold and bring it to the AIs and have them look at it. And ask them if they know what this thing came from.
Yeah, that's a good point. They might have an idea of the species. Or
If anyone might have an idea, it's probably these guys.
either the weapon things or the great enemies.
Yeah, let's go with the ones that are like us.
Out of everyone available, they should probably be the ones that be either the closest to that level and figure out their gun technology for communication.
All right. So you're gonna show this to Tasha. You're gonna show this to Argonis Prime then?
Yeah, the escape pod that we salvaged. That we oopsied out of one of the towers.
That was pretty funny. I was really hoping one of you was gonna be in it and just fire it off into the distance. Oh god. I was really, really hoping that would happen. Oh boy. But yeah. Uazi technology.
The what now?
What of it? Uazi.
Aussie?
Uwazi?
Oh, I thought you said Aussies. Like, what the fuck? Space Australians singing?
What can you tell us about these people?
Less interested in weapons technology and the hardened tech that we use. They were geneticists, natural scientists, and seeders of worlds.
Yes, we came across a planet with a number of giant towers that were making lightning storms and then absorbing the lightning strikes. They were
They're terraforming ships.
yes.
You wouldn't happen to have translation data for these group of people, would you?
But of course,
Oh, the scientists on our ship are going to be so happy. They're going to get so wet.
a nominal fee of 10 CLs.
You got it.
Done.
Why are you interested in the singing ones? Have they... They've mostly relied on our technology for defense.
Oh no, I mean the planet's ours now. We claimed the planet, so and all that's left on the tower, all that's left are the towers, and everyone is dead.
Failed expedition then. Pity.
The towers seem to be automated.
Their race were known as one of our greatest customers.
I don't know what's going to happen when the towers reach 100% power because they were at like 70 when we last saw them. Who knows what's going to happen?
Unknown. I do not have the knowledge necessary of their cedar ships.
Maybe we can figure out. Maybe with this we can figure out how to turn it off.
You
I'll
know,
have.
I have a question. I have just a question. You said you don't have the knowledge. Do you happen to have a weapon thing professional grade scanner?
An atmospheric scanner.
No, if like scanning technology and ships and things like that, so we can go and scan the entire, all of them, and their technology, and bring that back to you.
In return for a nominal fee, of course.
Of course.
The hologram will do the equivalent of cocking its head, and then will begin to hum. Your ship's current sensors are very nearly compatible with what I can offer. Instead of replacing them, I would suggest a mere upgrade.
For
And
a
you would be
nominal
able
fee,
to
of
provide
course.
this upgrade as a service.
If you enter a partnership, we can come to an arrangement wherein the price will be halved in return for the technological data.
How much would the upgrade cost?
Normally, 5,000 compressed lithium.
Why don't we just pay for the upgrade outright?
Because we can get it for half the price and we can get better scanners as well as scanning the vessels and we'll provide
Yeah.
them, which
Well,
means,
yeah, but what else are we gonna spend the lithium on?
well, if we get more because we get other planets, we can scan with these new weapon thing scanners and provide them for the weapon things.
I suppose.
So any technology that isn't theirs, we just scan the fuck out of it. Much like, the mines outside, we can scan them for them as well. See? It's just literally probing Uranus. I mean, probing planets, various old technologies, all that good stuff. They pay, they get better, we get better. Space Goat, yeah, the fucking. Oh, what's the name of that? Not, I can't think of any other name other than the Argonaut.
What was the name of what?
The fucking crystal boat in
Exodar?
Legion.
Oh,
The Xenadar
Xenadar.
or the Vindicar, one of those.
Or are you talking about a mount?
Crystal
No,
boat.
the Legion ship that we were flying at, the Golden Legion ship, remember? Yum,
That we were
with the
flying.
cannon.
That's the Vindicar.
Yeah.
That's the Vindicar.
I liked the teleportation thing in that game. Just literally beam me up, Scotty, but with fucking horsecock space goat magic.
By the power of space cock. Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but we can fucking do that.
Okay. So is it decided then, or?
Sure, let's get the scanner. We'll get the scanners.
Stick more gems in this bitch.
All right. Well,
Fuck yeah, our ship's
Here.
gonna sparkle.
your upgrades will be completed within a week, and you guys may head on back through and back into nominal space. You're gonna head back to Tavros.
I will, when we get the upgrade, the translation data, I'm going to forward it to Dr. Adjatha and Dr. Anal.
You just hear a sploosh as their panties fall straight to the floor.
It's just like dropping a fucking water balloon.
All right, she failed.
She's not getting assisted.
All right, she succeeded. I don't think you can have an assist against Nerdgasm when both of you are trying to make the
Oh.
test.
This is very true. If anything, they should have disadvantage for just how rare this data is.
Dr. Agathi is currently a twitching pile on the floor.
How cute.
Dr. Anal has gone off to find Fenris in her and join her in blanket time.
How cute.
We'll make sure to pick up Dr. Adjatha and Kasaya and Lyra and take them back to my home, back to my room.
Where do you think Agathi was?
Ah, yes, of course.
We're all in there. Come on now.
Yeah, you never unlocked. You never unlocked the chain to the bed.
Oh, you know,
no.
I'm just so forgetful sometimes. I'm just so forgetful. I can't believe I forgot something so important.
Yeah, we kind of gotta work on that with you just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all fine.
Okay, so that's excellent. So where were the prime planet you were talking about? What system?
I had it written down. Right there in my notes. And Oop.
At the pageant. You're so plump.
Bloomp. All right. So, it appears that This next area is within striking distance of a warp gate. The planetary rush brings about many treasures, and you are seeking the treasury planet.
Treasury planet.
Yeah. Yeah, they're mint.
I bet it's gonna have like a bunch of puzzles and shit, and like go down in like a rickety old little like
Are we
tunnel and
robbing?
everything.
Are we robbing an alien space bank?
No, because the space bank is controlled by these people who like us.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, we're not robbing it.
And since they still technically exist, it is thievery, not archaeology.
Yeah, okay, technically. Guys, the proton drill. Go get it.
If they're not actively using it, then it's salvage, not thievery.
It's archaeology.
Now, archaeology is also preservation of. We're not preserving, we're trying to get the shit to use it, so.
Yeah, it's preservation. It's we're the British Museum. We're taking it out of places where it could be damaged and putting it in our house where it will not be damaged.
Motherfucker, does it have to be controlled by the... What's going on?
Template on what? Sorry, the nameplate on what? Oh,
That
yeah,
was
I see. Very important. There it is.
Okay, there you go.
God
It's very
damn it!
important.
They moved the thing down to a drop bar that you
Yeah.
can barely. Ah, it's so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Anyways, so what's the plan?
Try and find treasure
Oh,
world, I
fuck.
think.
Yeah, treasure planet. Uh-oh.
Treasure planet, huh?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I just said that. Like, we're going to the treasury. We're going to the treasure planet. Ah, shit.
I'm not sure why you were shocked.
I don't
I don't get it.
Nobody's seen.
Oh, treasure
There's a
planet.
treasure.
Okay, now I get it.
Oh, you were meaning the movie, yeah? I never saw it.
I like that movie.
Mm,
I also never saw it.
Isn't that the
it
one with?
has-
Is that the one
Yes,
where
the
the
captain.
cat lady,
Yeah, it's
cat
the cat lady.
captain?
Cat captain.
I've seen the smut, never seen the movie.
Yep, she certainly has a lot of it.
Was that the one that also had like the woman with the giant kangaroo legs, or was that Titan AE?
Maybe? I don't remember.
I think that was Titan AE. Been a while since I saw that though.
Eh.
The
Also,
giant
didn't-
kangaroo leg.
Yeah.
There was the cat captain in Treasure Planet, and there was the dog doctor. See, cat captain, dog doctor.
Yes.
Didn't you
The
want to try and
kangaroo alien was from Titan AE.
Okay.
pick up like the Aegis LMG or whatever it was?
Yeah, I want to see what I want to get like an Aegis light machine gun. I want some kind of belt-fed gun for Philia to have because they're
Well,
cool.
Yeah, let me tell you. Let me tell you about this fucking Modus.
Yeah, that's thing that design. No offense, but that design is like 3,000 years old.
Yeah, it's belt fed.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get a better gun now.
You would need to go to Tavros for something like that.
Yeah.
Or New Texas.
Yeah, let's go look through some catalogs and see if I can get some kind of a light machine gun I can use.
Alrighty. Man, it's been forever since I've seen Titan AE. I was trying to look up what you guys were talking about, and I was just hit with a wave of memories I don't recall having. All right. So what you're looking for is a basically a hammer rifle, but bigger.
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 And faster, shootier.
Something that's belt fed. The Aegis also has a secondary effect of like increasing how many shields you have canonically. It's got like a shield boost incorporated into it.
The H's. Let me look that up. It's been a while. I never used that weapon. I just immediately sold it. Aegis like machine gun. Gives you 25 bonus shields. Look at that.
25?
No. In the game, not in this.
Okay, it was like, holy shit, that's a massive boost right there.
29 kinetic. Additional flags. Don't you need power armor to use that? Oh no, you just have to have a minimum physique score, which you obviously make. All right, I guess we'll stat out an Aegis real quick. All right, this will be a heavy weapon. Hey, Savin.
Hi.
What would you say an Aegis like machine gun's damage would be? Obviously impact because it's, it's a big gun.
Whatever rifle damage is, I think that's a D10.
Yeah, a D10 and then we'll add to it. So it will be a D10 impact.
I'd say scatter because you're shooting a big
Yeah.
mass of rounds.
Yeah, impact, scatter, and I'll give you a +4 on it.
1d10 plus 4 and a line.
Big line. You am by bullet hose. And clearly the Salamander series doesn't have an LMG version. It's just, a fucking cannon. It just fires a huge beam of just molten energy.
I guess, yeah, that makes a little bit of sense. I just think it'd be cool to have like just something that spits out just lots and lots of energy beams.
A Gatling laser.
A Gatling laser.
Isn't that just what Jamina has? One of the
That's
Let's see what
Jamina
Jamina
has,
has,
yeah.
yeah. Oh well, this thing on in the future. Not really important now.
All right, so now that you have that, shall we?
Sure. Where are we going? The treasure planet, right?
Treasure planet, yep.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty then. So, you guys are going to get along in your way and jump through the warp gate. Now then, on the other side, it seems like it's a good hard 5 days burn to get to your destination. It is very far flung.
Make sure we stealth harass this right there.
You only have 4 out of 5 for the stealth field generator.
Yes, but we can still activate stealth, you know.
Okay, would you like to make your guys' sensor blind roll then?
Sure. I had to make that. I was just busy updating day countage. I'm entering the second month now.
Second month of which?
Of 6.
May.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So, you guys are going to make it to the very outskirts, and please make me a a sensor ping for your passive sensors.
Okay. I will roll that again. Do.
All right. There is an incredibly strange energy field that you are right about to fly into. Sleepy Pup, make me uh, ship handling roll, whatever it's called, to Doge. I think Sleepy Pup is asleep.
Hey, Scout.
Yeah.
I was I was actually about to say, oh well, she's asleep.
No, I'm awake.
Said like someone who just woke up.
Yeah.
What do you
Make
need?
a
What do you
pilot
need from
roll.
me? Pilot, I can do that.
Yeah, we're about to
We
hit
need
an
a-
energy field.
Oh, I love
We
hitting
need a
energy
coach
field.
roll.
All right. All right.
All right. You managed to roll out of the way, but it appears that the approach to this planet is incredibly charged with lancing waves of energy that seem to bounce and pierce randomly. So, the approach looks mighty dangerous. What do?
Fuck yeah, do it. I got this, apparently. We've got shields for a
Fingers
reason, and
crossed.
it's lightning. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like, where are they emanating from at what frequency?
I don't fucking know.
Well, we had a fucking nat 20 sensor roll, so at least we can pick up on that shit.
There appears to be a incredibly dense array of satellites around the planet.
Do they look like weapon thane tech?
They do indeed.
All right. Just send out a quick little. Oh, are we still flying quiet? Did you leave
were.
us quiet when we reached this place? Unquiet us so they can see we're honored customers.
Yep, just beam the code straight to him.
So that we don't get murdered.
I blame Jamina for that one. She told us to fly
Oh,
instead.
no. Flying quiet to this place was a good idea. We should not have remained quiet.
Yeah.
Because
I'll just
we've
send
seen
our-
what these guys can do to unauthorized entry.
I'll
And this
just
is the
send-
treasury planet.
Yeah, I'll just send our honored customer status to them and all that. Do they power down at us?
The energy continues to fire randomly and haphazardly.
Well, okay. We're probably not going to get vaporized when we get through the lightning. Come on, I can dodge lightning. It's easy.
All right, I believe in you.
Can we establish
You
like
sure?
some
It
form
moves
of
at light speed.
communication with the satellite?
There is no ping when you no ping back when you guys attempt to communicate. You may make an active sensor scan if you like.
Sure. Wouldn't hurt. A 31.
You've seen weapon thing tech before, and you've seen what it's like even like pretty damaged, like on the first world, and you've seen it what it's like in almost pristine condition on Goo Planet. This appears to be they all appear to be very nearly broken beyond all repair. Your guess is it's probably not supposed to be doing this.
What?
Well-
I don't know. It sounds very weapon thing to me.
It's
They're
just random lightning
randomly shoot their stuff
yeah.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally like them.
Well-
Definitely not like they would ever
well-
use a totally accurate beam of fucking death particles.
So that place what here is rather hardened, so if we can get below the satellites,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get us past the lightning. So I
As
will
long as you
lean
don't
in.
actually ride the lightning, that'd probably be bad.
Sure. Is there some kind of ship test that makes this a better idea, like more fast or more shield?
Either one would work. It's let's see. There's not really a. I guess engineering would be your best bet.
hey, Savin, that sounds like you and I.
I'll help any way I can.
All right, give me that robot rock.
Oh, am I making the test? All right.
Yeah.
All right. What is this? Engineering?
Yes.
Advantage and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the extra bonuses from everything else.
Oh, I forgot
right.
my proficiency. So 21. Well,
With the-
Did you remember the other
yes.
bonuses from double computer and clean
Yeah, yeah.
air? Okay.
With a 21, you are quickly able to ascertain one horrifying fact. This energy is the same kind of energy that exists within a warp gate. Even if you were to power up your shields to full, if you get hit to that, who knows where you'll end up.
All right, let's put it all in go fast. And I'm not going to get hit because I'm amazing.
Okay, it's Sonic time.
Engage engine red lines. Let's go. Full speed ahead.
Suddenly a little
Yeehaw.
bit less confidence in this, but okay.
I mean, look, I lowballed at 19, and if it's not enough, I've got the knack.
All right.
Mm.
So with the 19, you are able to make it almost all the way there, but the closer you get, the more interspersed the bursts are. Would you like to make me one more test to see if you can try to roll out of it?
Sure. I mean, at the worst, I'm built for this.
You're already using advantage, right?
I already have advantage and expertise and a big fat dex bonus, but also
Alright, well.
if I fuck it up, I can retry. And if we would get hit, we can just ignore it at least once. So I think we're okay.
Okay, let's see that shit then.
I literally throw a lot of dice at this. I get really unlucky, guys, and there's no way I've jinxed myself.
Don't you dare say that.
There we go.
Okay.
Hilarious big Pathfinder-esque numbers incoming.
So you are able to dodge and weave. You remember from your pilot training when you dodged all those wrenches,
Mm-hmm.
and you smash through what appears to be a completely shattered cloud of gems. And as you look around, there are all these gems are interconnected and in the shape of six-pointed stars, and almost all of them, when you guys get close enough to actually get within visual range of your cameras and such, every single one of them is at least cracked, somewhat. Most are very nearly completely shattered.
And is it from these things that we're getting beamed at?
Yep, they were beaming outward. No idea why though.
Are we past them, or do we have to shoot those to land?
You went through one that had been completely smashed.
Cool. Take
Hmm.
that, I'm the
Alright.
greatest.
Pretty.
This is why I get paid the big bucks, guys.
That bodes ill.
And what's it called? All the mirror and scientists and what's the name again? The botanist gets to do a action camera view of fucking laser dot show.
I don't know that we want to do that to the botanist. I feel like that's just gonna scare the shit out of her.
Oh, well, the mirror is fucking rocking the just throwing horns.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they get a good old. They enjoy the repeated action movie antics of this crew.
A few of them are getting a quickie in. Because that
Just
was pretty
one
awesome.
piloting Fenris.
It
Their
was
action
very good,
sexual.
yes.
I pat to Siggy. Good job.
I will.
Let's put those new scanners to work. What do we see down below?
Well, what you see, you don't really need to roll for this. What you see are what used to be massive cities now broken and crumbling. And as you look around, a lot of this place should have a lot of it's underwater. And what, given this planet's uh, how this planet should be and its position from the sun, it really should have ice caps.
Ah. Welcome to Earth 2.
Runaway gas effect, maybe? Perhaps.
Well, we're gonna have to actively ping and see what we hear anything back.
The why behind it doesn't matter, but let's see if we can find any cities that are still functioning, I suppose.
Other than that, maybe we could just find a massive, stock of lithium.
I'll shrug. Is there any cities down there that are mildly active enough that we could go and scout out and see?
Well, as you scan and you scan and you scan, it appears that this world is almost entirely dead. There are only a few pings of energy that come from somewhere beneath a great mountain here. But oddly enough, you get foreign readings at either one of the poles.
Foreign how?
It does not appear to ping back UGC, Theriov, or technology from the Uazi.
What the hell?
Does it ping great enemy technology?
That was Therion.
Out there, Anne, right? Okay.
So what the
Is
fuck?
it?
I
But is it?
I didn't
Is it?
say that. Yeah, if you ping closer, you can indeed determine this to be mostly comprised of Theriov tech, and it is pinging back strange readings. It's almost all static.
Is it radioactive up there, or some sort of radiation?
Very much so.
All right. Well, we're staying away from the poles.
Do you think they fucked this planet up by putting shit on either side of it and just coring it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think they just nuked the poles.
Well, I mean that wouldn't leave behind tech, so they've left something at the poles. I wonder if we don't actually want to go over there and blast whatever that shit is.
Yeah,
I
we're shielded from that, so see what the hell. We
Again.
can at least get closer.
We
and
should
see what
probably
the
take a
hell that
look.
is.
I can get us out if it's super duper dangerous, but you know. I don't want us to like land on a place and then, big Theriov fucking hunter killer drones pour out of their north and south pole fucking radiation bases.
I
Well,
suppose
it
so.
can't be more radioactive than, us scooping fuel from a fucking star.
All right, then. Fine. Then. Which one do you feel more like going to, north or south?
I don't care.
Go for the top.
I mean,
I know
technically
y'all
they're
want to
both
be
the.
the bottom,
They're
but
both the top. It
Technically, they're both the top.
doesn't matter. Unless this planet is like fucking, it's just got a really huge divot, like a golf ball for the north or south only.
I will pull out like a fancy schmancy looking coin just from like the middle of my chest. Back from one thing on the stream. Let's just toss this in the air and head south. Tail is north. Looks like it's north.
like I said, head to the top.
Alrighty. So go ahead and move yourselves up there.
Make sure we
And
keep that scanning going.
as you get closer, the readings seem to ping harder and harder until you're able to burst through the interference, and there appears to be a massive station that is currently funneling radiation toward the planet.
Nice. Define massive station. Oh,
Massive station. Yep.
Oh,
massive station.
they have a space station above the North Pole, and it does not look good.
That thing looks like it's melting shit.
Yes. Yes, it is. I'd say we should try and take care of it.
A great big laser to melt the ice caps.
How heavily armed is this station?
The platform appears to be to lack any sign of life, but there appear to be heavy heavy defensive emplacements that are even now tracking you.
Oh, that shit's fine. How about we coast in, make sure we aren't aiming at the planet, so we'll get a nice side-on angle. Just fire a fucking spine gun at it.
Let's fire literally everything, just alpha strike the shit out of it.
I just kind of wanted to see a fucking spine launch just devastate it. But let's. I'll leave that to you while I guess I roll dodge for this shit that's coming at us. Just keep fucking. Just my dice are sick.
All right, I need to open up the book for what actions we have for space combat because it's been a long time.
How dare you? This isn't space combat. This is within low Earth orbit.
Right, sorry, low Earth orbit combat. Wait, it's not Earth. Low atmospheric combat.
I mean, there certainly is Earth down there somewhere.
I mean, it's not. I mean, technically, if you want to be like that, actually, it's dirt.
How dare you?
Okay, here we go. Starship combat. Scal, you'll need to make the initiative for the ship because I think that's how it works, right?
Yeah,
Helmsman make the initiative.
that's right.
Nice.
All right, what do we have weapon-wise on the Argonaut?
Our weapon systems?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we've never fired the spine. Do it.
We
We've
have,
got
and
we
they're
have rail guns, torpedo launchers, missile launchers, and the spinal plasma gun.
which doesn't have anything written for it.
No.
I know what Stray did start up before, but they didn't post it anywhere other than, chat in here.
The spine weapon. Oh, that was a long time ago. Let me bring it back again. Workbench. Argonaut, this cargo. It was the big plasma gun, right?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
be
the
now,
mainline gun.
Alrighty. 48. Where are starship weapons? God damn it. Starship weapons do it's 2d10, right, Savin?
Depends on the weapon.
Okay. I do believe the like the standard railgun is like 1d10. I believe what I did was I made it 1d10 plus 8. It's a 1d10 plus 8 with the well, no, not 8, 5 with the impact trait. As you fire your main plasma bore.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
Do the shoots?
Oh, right.
Okay.
I need to do the lock-on first, so I'll do that real quick. Give us all advantage for it. Hopefully, maybe.
I
Is that
thought, yeah, that should be enough. Thought actually it did more than that, so it gives me advantage on this roll.
yeah, it gives all weapons advantageous.
All right. Do your thing.
Okay, rolling main cannon. God damn it. So it's not the D1.
You never know, 16 might be enough to hit it.
16. What? Oh, it's additive. Got it. All right, 16. Let me check. It is not.
Oh,
Oh, is that the spine missing?
Second attack. All right, railgun time.
yeah, but here's the thing. I get 2 attacks.
Oh, that's true. You do. You have that ability now.
Can the big gun even fire twice?
It can't because we upgraded our system.
Ah,
It would have.
yeah.
It would have shut down otherwise.
that's right. We don't actually overheat.
How about a
Ooh, that'll do it.
26?
26
That'll
does indeed
do.
hit.
That was better than both dice rolled together last time.
Yep. So it's one. So roll 2d10, d1, plus 5, plus 3 because trying to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And I take it on and get finesse for this shit.
I mean, guns don't get bonus damage from your dex anyway.
About an 18.
A palpable hit. Since
That
it's
was just the mainliners. So
Yep.
we got everything else that fires.
do indeed.
Which is Siduri.
We don't have a weapon lock on these guys?
We
We
got
do. I put that on them.
We do. Okay. Torpedoes away.
Aw.
Torpedoes miss.
Aw.
Railgun time.
Someone's excited. What was with the
that's
2
good,
rolls?
So
Multi-attack.
Multi-attack.
Ah, gotcha.
Also, that's a
And
fucking
you got a
crit.
crit
Roll the roll your
Oh yeah, another D10.
roll another d10. Yeah,
Yep.
Nice.
sick. 19.
Anything else?
That's me. There are
the
missile
mirror
launchers.
can't-
So we still have engineering and helmsman. Unless like we have another weapon or something that people can fire.
There are missile launchers that we've never used before.
I don't think we have enough.
They're supposed to work like a fireball spell or something. I think that's what it was. We never actually got them statted out really.
I don't think we have enough people to really fire them unless like we use
Weren't they
ants and stuff.
Were they point defense?
There's point defense as well, but no, missile launchers are also a thing we have.
We want it was for the Macros Bukake, remember?
Right. Let me finish.
Oh, and Scout, do you remember that whatever way we're pointing, we're going to drift that way based on our speed, which is like 13?
I mean, we're not moving at 13 because we're moving on a planetary scale, not a galactic scale. I think pretty sure we can freely move.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, we're going to drift at the start of next turn, whatever direction you're pointing us.
Well, basically, I'm pointing us. If you were to imagine us going in a circle like that, because
Yeah.
I don't want us to ever be aiming at the planet. I want us to be aiming upish towards that thing.
Yeah,
So that's just going to be our drift the whole time. I'm going to just let it go and only roll dodges.
Yeah, I was just making sure you knew that, like, we're going to drift,
Yeah. I'm thinking this correctly as well as far as the physics lines up, right? If we go in a straight line and we're here and we're going that way, we're in a low orbit, so we would just keep coasting around here in a circle.
Yeah, if we're in a low orbit, we'd constantly have gravity pulling us back down to the planet, which
Okay,
would
cool.
kind of do that ish.
All right, and yeah, I'm probably like doing the equivalent of feathering our throttle and just being ready to dodge. So yeah, we'll just keep coasting in that circle over and over again. I don't mind.
And yeah, the
Unless
missile
they, I don't know,
pod,
put a big Acme net in front of us, I'll turn around.
the missile pods use intelligence, not dex to fire. Do you have someone to man them?
Not of the player
I
characters.
don't think so. Not as a player character, yeah.
Unless Savin wants to, but then he wouldn't be able to do stuff with the engine.
Wouldn't do engineering stuff, yeah.
You probably shouldn't send Scotty up from engineering to
Yeah, no,
man
it's-
the.
Yeah, no.
Also, in realizing this, we should have had Savin go first because he can give all the weapons impact quality for the turn. Oh well.
No worries.
Our shit already all has the. Oh no, not we're doing mostly advantage, not mostly impact. My bad.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, so Scout, do your helmsman thing, and Savin do either missile pods or engineering stuff.
I'll just double our speed for the turn. Zip zip. So we haven't lost any shields or anything for me to really help with there.
Do you want to fire missile pods instead then?
I would have to leave engineering to do that, so no, that takes a whole turn.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Fair point. Fair point.
Okay then. So you guys got the double zoomies?
What seems so?
Alrighty. And the theory of Annihilator is gonna try to get a lock on you.
Oh boy.
I do not know what that is countered by.
Let's see. So it's a lock on. Is that what it is? Lock target.
Yep.
So it's against our system's defense. So
It
what is our
definitely beat our system of defense.
We have what's our basic system defense?
It's 14. It beat us.
Yeah, but we have +8.
+8
How are we getting +8?
from what?
One quantum computer.
That's no. I've
Plus
already
4.
no. 14 is with the computers.
Oh, it's with that. It's not per.
No, yeah. Each computer gives +2.
Okay. Boo. Yeah, it's got a lock on them.
Ooh, I think it's going to actually get a lock on us.
Yeah, it's got a lock on us. I'm pretty sure.
Let me write this down real quick. Nope.
Hopefully the Theriavs aren't as good as the weapon Thanes. Maybe.
What was our system's defense before? Because if we have 2 quantum computers and that's giving us +8. Do we have only 6 before?
No, 10 is base.
Oh, then we should have 18 as our base then, since
What
we
are
have
you
2
talking-
quantum computers.
No, the computers only give +2.
Alright.
What do you mean
And
total
it is
+4?
going
Okay, I
to
see.
attack you with an array of defense weapons. 1, 2, 3.
That third one misses. I don't have control of the ship, so I can't see how much health and stuff we got.
Let me.
Let's see. Our defense is 15, I think, from the evasive
Yeah,
rolls.
our defense is 15 right now, so we take
Okay,
25 damage.
It's controlled by all players.
Yeah, Yep.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
almost on air.
yeah,
That's why.
25.
I'm gonna dodge that first 15.
You can just dodge it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Pull up. Okay,
Pull
ace
up,
pilot. That's an
Orkins.
ace pilot thing. Okay,
All right, that's pretty good.
10 damage then.
Tis 10.
It's not bad.
I did say I had an auto dodge in the tank.
You do, yeah.
But that was it. It's a short rest resource. I'll have to just be better next time.
It should be fine.
I would be surprised if our next salvo didn't hit it. We'd have to really fucking fluff every attack. I mean, you guys wouldn't do that, right?
I mean, I'll try not to do that. So, is it to us then, or does it have anything else it's gonna do?
Yeah, is there anything else that the Annihilator does?
It is, but I'm not going to tell you what it's doing.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I would assume signaling. Do we have a jammer? Can we
Nope.
give him the jam?
I
We
don't.
can try to jam their computers at least.
Might be worth a shot.
Yeah. I guess I can. I'd be electric override then, I guess?
Yeah. Give an
That sounds
electronic
right, like-
override.
That sounds like what we're trying to do if we're trying to like jam signals and stuff. So I guess I will do that instead of locking on our weapons.
Alrighty.
Stop that signal and say 23 because of bonuses.
Alrighty. If it's trying to send a signal, it won't be able to.
Very well. I activate maraudering
Actually, wait,
and
hold on.
try the main.
You wanna have
Oh.
Savin give like all stuff impact first? I mean, I know the mainline gun has impact, but it'd be good for all the rest of stuff to have impact too.
Sure.
Sure
All
thing.
power to the weapons.
I don't think it has a roll thing. I think it's just
Nope.
Savin does it.
It just do.
Oh, okay.
Jamina,
Okay, I was just waiting. Okay, let's see. Okay,
Look, you just spend like the first attack of each of the spinal weapons just targeting it, you know? You're
still
just getting
you
it
get the
warmed
hang
up.
of it.
yeah, the marauder affects my attack action, which is. Blah.
There you go. See?
Alright. And you send a lance of hot plasma right through its core, and it shudders for a moment before exploding in a great nuclear blast. There is a new sun over this planet now.
Awesome.
Yeesh.
Let's go get the other one before it like self-destructs or some shit.
Oh god, yeah. Turn us around to the South Pole.
Yep.
Like a temporary
speed
nuke
ahead.
sun on this planet, or is it staying like that?
This was in fact basically a nuclear factory that you just shot.
Rock on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, is it like a nuclear blast, or have we
I
actually
assume
created a
Bigelow
new
goes
sun?
away.
It's a nuclear blast. You don't make a permanent sun on the planet, no.
Okay,
No.
just making
Okay,
sure.
just make.
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
go
and
take
then
care of the other one.
we'll zoom to the south side and see about making sure this thing doesn't like supernova itself hard enough to blow this whole place up. Hey up, cunt.
Oh, it's a damaged one. Great.
And
Does it have its own initiative or?
and as you draw closer and scan it, It appears that its weapons are offline. The only
Okay.
thing that it manages to do is irradiate the pole.
Oh, okay.
I should stop that.
Yeah. We should probably just blow it the fuck up anyway. We've already caused one incredible explosion. What's another?
I mean, in the long run, it'll help out a lot for the planet. Maybe it'll stabilize itself and go back to being a little bit normal eventually.
We can always just drag some like fucking ice comets into this place afterwards.
Yeah.
Through the massive random shooting crystal barrier.
That
I
is
mean,
a fair point.
assumedly we're going to try and
Yeah,
do
hopefully we
something
turn
about
that
that.
off.
Yeah, somehow. But we still, well, we got the ping, got the shit done. We got mountainous buried pings somewhere here. So, let's go investigate, Scooby Gang.
Alrighty. And with that, I'm going to go and grab another cube of ice for my whiskey.
Okay. So we're going to go and look at a place that's above the water.
Well,
Somewhere
might
in the
be.
mountainous range there is.
Okay.
It's somewhere in the mountain. It could be below ocean depth. We don't know.
It's really, I mean, it's really interesting watching this raid. They have they've got no idea what they're doing because there's no strats or anything. They're just
Right.
they have to feel out the entirety of each fight. And right now they're trying to stop the space station they're on from. Well, actually, what we're doing right now, this space station has decided it's going to nuclear bombard the planet and blow up the whole planet.
That's good
So
timing.
it's also
Neat.
crashing. So they have to. I think what they have to do is they have to activate a dispensers on the reactor to eject nuclear cores and then deposit them in these other spaces. And in order to do that, and they have to also stun the boss at the same while they're doing that, so they can actually hurt the boss.
Hmm.
Or
Someone's already
That's a
gotten the
lot.
world fast.
huh?
Someone already got the
Someone
world. Yeah, yeah.
Really, they've already completed it.
Yeah,
Someone.
they completed it 3 hours ago.
Damn,
Wow.
that's nuts.
What?
Apparently it was
Destiny.
Luminous completed the Deep Stone Crypt first.
Nice.
Okay,
Destiny
I have
2.
nothing because 3 people.
The new Destiny 2 raid.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got some friends who took a go at trying to get the 24 hours challenge.
Yeah, did they cave?
They reached. How far did they get? I need to check my friends.
I don't even know how many bosses or encounters are in this fight or in this thing. So.
They were done for the night with their raid attempts. Like 10 minutes, they finished trying 10 minutes before the world first happened. They made it. They finished the second encounter and got that pretty much worked out. And as far as they know, they actually got out of the first encounter ahead of BYF's team.
Oh.
Neat.
But they missed a few windows apparently, and by the time they come back to it, the first 24 hours will be over. So conquest mode will have been turned off, and no one will be underleveled, and that'll be they've lost their chance. Unfortunately, they can't get the team together quickly enough to try again in the morning.
Oh well.
They gave it a go.
Unfortunate.
Did they give it the old college try?
Well, they actually, got some amount of success out of it, but also I suppose they don't really win anything by succeeding. So yeah, they did give it the college try.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Alrighty then. So, You have managed to lance away the cause of this, at least one of the causes of this world's destruction. What do?
Well, we have to see if anything's recoverable, so let's see if we can find any place that's not underwater.
I mean, there's the mountain.
The mountain facility or something?
And there's a ping
Yeah,
there,
where we
so there
got
might
the
be
signal
something.
from.
Well, let's take a look at that. I mean, hmm, hmm. Getting to anywhere underwater would be a chore. We could survive underwater with our you guys' all nice new suits, but
Mm-hmm. I should really commission the power armor when we're back in Tavros.
do you not have power armor?
No, I just have sealed suits.
Oh,
That works underwater, but
the
down to a certain depth.
pressure might be a bit much.
Might be a bit much.
Wait, you got the? Don't you have like goo armor underneath?
Goo armor is goo armor. It's not. Even goo armor isn't technically sealed per se. It wouldn't exactly do much against deep water pressure.
Well, it can help you for a bit, depending on the depth, maybe to a couple of hundreds of meters.
Although, goo power armor. Things for the future. Things to think on for the future. Let's just hope it's not underwater.
Alrighty. And you guys can fly towards the mountain, and your sensors start to go on the fritz. It seems as if whatever's happening on the planet's surface, at least in this mountain, your sensors are unable to ascertain what's going on.
I mean, detonating some nukes in the lower atmosphere probably didn't help.
That is also true.
Well, we'll just have to get closer then.
All right. So you can fly your ship closer until you get within visual range. And by visual range, I mean even your cameras are, Starship's cameras are going on the fritz. You're going to have to, for once, look out the window.
That's rare.
And all right. And
Oh,
Well, that's interesting.
there appears to be nestled within the structure of this mountain, and it seems as if that now that you look closer, from a visual perspective, it looks like the entire inside of the mountain is made of crystal. And it appears to be firing a wispy beam up from the mountain center and uh, into the orbit above.
Hmm.
What do?
perhaps
let's
find a
go
place
with.
to land.
Yeah, it sounds like we
We
should
can
go
always
into the
try
mountain.
to. We can always try to ping them again, see if they can get anything this close.
You can attempt to ping, and there is nothing but dead silence.
Not totally unsurprised given how everything in the atmosphere, though those gems were cracked or destroyed.
So,
Well, do we get any radiation readings from this ship?
well, the energy itself is certainly chock full of radiation, but the mountain itself, no.
And there is like the little entrance down there into the mountain, right?
Appears to be so, and if you were to stack your ship from stem to stern facing upwards, there would be about 15 of your ship for that entrance.
Oh, so it's
Wow.
big enough
Oh.
to like put the ship in then?
If that's what you want to do.
Fly the ship into the mountain.
Fly the ship into like a hanging bay.
Good
Well,
lord.
do like this. See if you can fly it backwards just in case, something closes.
Back her
Hopefully
in.
we're not.
Yeah,
Well,
I
no,
always
hold-
back her in. I don't know if you
hold-
forget.
Hold on a second here. You remember our cameras don't work right now.
I don't need. I haven't used my cameras for backing in for years, Lyra. It's all instinct.
Okay. No, activate that. Just look at the.
I have this little mirror
what's it called?
doohickey on the side.
Yeah, I was gonna say just
I could-
remove the
if I
panels from
could
the
get-
windows so
I
that
could
we
get
can see
out.
the reversing mirrors.
I could get
Yeah,
out
just
and
wave.
magnetize to the hull and just get on the comms. Be like, okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
And
You're
good.
good. You're
Good.
good.
someone's
yeah,
gonna
I
do
can-
that.
Oh my god.
I can do that. I have
Oh,
no
okay,
problems
enjoy.
anchoring myself to the ship.
Yeah.
No, enjoy. You guys go out there in your fancy super suits. I'm gonna go fucking park us while you play. Yeah,
Backing
I'm having a
lights.
great. I'm admittedly having a great time. I hear back her in, and I'm thinking about other shit.
Yeah, my suit literally has, the RoboCop heel spike anchoring system with winches and everything. Just got plus I have more hit points just in case some shit happens. So, make sure you what's called keep the pilot focused. Just go out there. Nice 27.
Alrighty. So, you guys managed to back up into what you correctly surmised was a massive ship bay. And indeed, there are still some ships of incredibly alien and strange design already docked.
Oh, their ship's docked. Okay. Interesting.
Yes. And you may let's see. Got a good image.
How big
for
are
this.
these said ships?
Many of them your ship easily dwarfs, but one of them appears to be slightly larger than yours.
Neat.
Another
Yeah,
ship.
we
There's
got these
ships in here.
fancy scanners.
They're gonna tell us it's weapon they make, I'm betting. You know, just a hunch.
Let's take a look.
Well, the ones that the crystals maybe, but the others.
Scanning data reveals that only a handful of these ships are of are of weapon thane make, but the one larger than you, that's Uazi make.
Okay, that's interesting. The other ones are like Therian make then?
What?
See, any of the Therion make? Did Lyra ask?
There are no Theriov ships in here.
Okay.
I would like to ask how much smaller are the weapon thing ships, did you say?
No more than the size of a PT boat, and all of them look heavily damaged.
Scout vessel?
Externally?
From what you know of, combat and all the years you've experienced it, yes, the carbon scoring is very evident. Many of them blown through and through by what is at least what would be at least mainline guns. A little bit overkill.
Give me a second, I think something just exploded.
So, what do?
I guess.
Okay, sorry about that. It was some retard that just used the fireworks outside for some reason.
Well, I
Well,
suppose.
the reason I asked about, sorry, for running over there, it was they are not completely destroyed, and they are of what's it called make the weapon they make. Their engines still are inside.
Perhaps.
That's what my thoughts were. Multiple ones, but we can, haul them all the way to Prime Planet there. Eyebrow waggle.
You want to try and tow some of these things?
Well, our hold can hold some of them. Remember, we can fit some size, and we don't need to, care about the external part of it, just the internal. So we can just stack them in our hall.
Hmm.
Just cram them in there and just bring them back. And just, hey, guess what we found? Dump.
Let's not do that just yet, I think.
Yeah, we can just let the scanners just go to town on the Aussie ship while we check the rest of this internal weapon plane area.
All right. So, you guys are docked. What do?
Put on my space suits and my sealed suits and get ready to exit out the ship.
Yeah.
Do my suit back up again.
You're going to have to wait about half an hour.
Okay.
Womp womp.
I'll be right back,
Wah,
guys.
wah.
Gonna go right a face into the pillow for a quick half hour until I'm free.
All right. And as you guys, half an hour will pass and you can gather your party and venture forth when, Captain.
Yeah.
Intelligence offer Yggdrasil taps you on the shoulder.
Lieutenant?
Captain Philia,
Yeah.
I have been in many engagements. I don't like this place. There's something wrong here. Watch your back.
Always. I'll trust you and your girls to keep an eye out on the ship.
Your ship will be perfectly in shape when you return. That I swear.
Thank you.
More worried about you.
I'm sure whatever it is out there, we can handle it. Probably. You'll know when we come. Well, you'll know whether or not if we come running down back screaming.
I suppose some concepts are universal. All right, and you guys will step up the ship and behold the glorious might of a fallen treasure planet. And we will continue next week
All right.
because what's
Alright,
about to
cool.
happen will take a while.
Yeah.
Right.
I apologize for being sleepy all session.
It's
It's fine. It's fine. Sleepy days, sleepy
But
days.
thank you,
Is there...
as usual, for running. I'm gonna make a bowl porridge.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm gonna pop in a meat
Oh.
pie.
Looks like this group is on the very last boss.
All right. Well,
They survived.
if
They
we're done for the night, then
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.